In Samurai Champloo, the destination is the journey. In my opinion, the longer I think about it, the ending, although bittersweet, was done masterfully, in the sense that it was a message to us as an audience that, reflected through this media, shows us all good things come to an end. Nothing lasts forever. In the moments we shared with the gang on their journey searching for the samurai who smells of sunflowers, we as the audience find that cherishing the moments, the good times and the bad times, witnessing the gang overcome hardships in a way that is uniquely themselves, finally creating these unlikely bonds with each other, is what makes the inevitable time when they do part ways, although in a peaceful, gritty way, hurt that much more. Why must things come to an end? Why does nothing good last forever? The ending song begins where Fu, saying nonchalantly, "Catch you later" to Jin and Mugen, once they reach a crossroads. On her final note, Fu tells the two samurai the coin toss that set their fateful journey was all a trick, showing us as the audience that it wasn't just fate bringing these two very opposite samurai together, but Fu herself. With all the memories of overcoming hardships and accomplishing their goal Fu had hired Jin and Mugen to do, the two look on longingly, laugh and accept that their new lifelong friend was now moving on, and they had succeeded in their mission. The camera pans up to the clouds and finally the sun, as if to tell the audience that life goes on, and the story, like many others on the journey that have come and gone, that the gang had held along the way, was truly coming to an end. As the three walk their separate paths, they are presented in a way that makes them seem fulfilled, content, and unbothered, as opposed to how we first met them, lost, hopeless, and lonely. Their hearts are full, no longer traveling aimlessly, accepting not just the journey with each other, but themselves as a whole, with smiles on their faces, realizing they are no longer alone. They have made a true connection and family. They have found peace within themselves. With all the reflection that not only the gang have on their journey, but we as an audience have, we see Jin walking along a path with multiple Buddhist statues, which symbolizes he is heading towards a shrine where Shino, the woman who he saves and loves, is assumed to be at. Also, in the close-up of Mugen's feet, there seem to be the feet of a female shinobi, with a slight hesitation in walking. This symbolizes the ninja girl, Yatsuha, who declared she wanted to marry Mugen, although allowing us as the audience to assume they ended up together at some point. Afterward, we are given a literal bird's eye view of Mugen walking, at peace, no longer tied down by his resentful nature of the world around him, but most importantly to himself. The bird stretches its wings and flies to the sky, representing Mugen's newfound freedom from the bondage of himself, no longer alone, accepting life as it is, not as he would have it. Although director Shinichiro Watanabe, also director of Cowboy Bebop and The Animatrix, plus much, much more, could have ended the series in a darker tone, or had Jin and Mugen have a final showdown. But it didn't, and ended in a deep, simplistic way that teaches the audience a valuable life lesson through Mugen, Jin, and Fu. The beauty of life is found in the present. Accept life as it is, not as you would have it. Cherish and build real connections with the ones you love and want to protect. You are not alone. And finally, the destination is the journey. When we move on with our lives, we look up to the sky that tells us that life goes on in our never-ending journey. I want to shout out Midachronica for San Francisco. I swear when I first finished the series, I listened to it for about like 2 or 3 days straight in my car, and such an amazing band. I highly suggest anyone watching the video to please check it out. Alright, hope you have a great one.